be great, gonna be a good day.
This is Jase and Lauren on Melbourne's Nova 100.
Well, good morning, everybody. It is just gone 6:02.
Good morning, Melbourne.
Welcome to your Tuesday.
Dare I say, it kind of feels like spring.
Yeah, don't.
We're not there yet, I know.
Don't.
But I got up this morning and I walked out of the house and I was like, I'm not even freezing.
No, we've added a season. It's called a dick tease. We always get this nice little,
I'll take it.
Yeah, I bet you will.
I'll take it.
We take this nice little hit of summer.
No, it's not summer.
Autumn.
Spring.
And then
When does spring start? September?
around spring racing carnival,
September,
I believe.
October, November,
yeah.
and then December's January. So we're only 17 days away.
Yeah, not bad.
spring.
Yeah, I know, but I'm telling you, there's another cold front coming.
Oh, 100% there
We
is.
always get hit again.
Cold fronts.
I'll tell you what's not coming our way.
But don't be a misery guts. Let's enjoy it. Get
And
out the
that's-
Hawaiian shirts.
That's footy finals. At this point,
Around the corner.
there is like one final yet to be played in Melbourne. The rest of the finals might be happening outside the state. It is crazy.
Weird, huh?
I know, really, really odd. We'll be
I
heading to
remember
the
there
pub,
was
not the
a few
stadiums.
years ago, there was another season like this where it was just like all interstate teams up the top.
That was COVID. Oh, up the top, sorry.
Yeah, no, the top of the ladder. It was weird.
Yeah. So
So then, if it gets to finals and there's only like one Victorian team in it,
Yep.
everyone has to barrack for that team. It's like the year the Bulldogs are in the grand final. Everyone went for the Bulldogs.
well, let's not get ahead of ourselves because some people, still barrack for interstate teams.
Oh,
just
yeah.
watch at the pub.
Yeah. If
we
you
get
barrack
to-
for that team, that's fine.
Yeah,
But
if we
you
get down
don't-
to the granny and it's, two interstate teams or one Melbourne team versus like the Lions, we're all behind that Melbourne team.
100% we are. If it's two interstate teams in the grand final, it's a bit of a snore fest, isn't it? But it's good for the game, they'll say. Good for the game.
Still a nice little afternoon out, I'll be honest. Hey, Christian Petrarca making headlines on the news last night. Just mentioned
I
in our
saw
news there
that.
as well.
Yeah, no, it's in all the papers today, I think, that I don't know who said it. Someone has said if he had his way, he would leave, but he has a contract for another 75 years, so he's not going anywhere.
It was a weird story, wasn't it?
Yeah.
For it to feature like in the first 10 minutes on the news last night and all over the papers
Tom
today.
Morris was who broke that story.
Apparently he hasn't got problems with the coach. It's just issues at the club and the direction they're heading.
Yeah. But he didn't say that.
No.
And I think the club has come out today and said that ain't happening. He will be in the red and blue next year.
Just a weird one. But stuff like that doesn't help a team and club. Do you know
I think
what I
their
mean?
season's over the D's, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
It's always this time of year, though, when these stories come out and people are unhappy and teams don't make finals and people want to leave. And anyway, we'll try and catch up with him later in the week and see what's going on.
Sticking with footy, Mason Cox is on the air inside the next few minutes. We'll catch up with Clint and get his opinion on Petrarca and the D's. He's
The
still
Olympics are over, so what is he doing?
Is he gone? Sorry, Brody, is he on a Kentucky tour now? Like, what does
I
Clint
hope
do
so.
now?
We should have sent him on a
Oh,
Kentucky
my.
tour.
Let's sign him up to one.
We should have.
And we'll tell him when we cross to Clint in 20 minutes, can you look up a Kentucky that leads from Paris?
Well, they all leave from Paris, don't they?
Maybe send him to Amsterdam.
And then you go to Oh, yeah, they all go to Amsterdam. They all go to Mykonos. And then you get somewhere rogue like, where did I
Did you ever go on one?
I went on a top deck tour, which is similar, but
You don't sleep with the bus driver? Or you do?
Well, no, I didn't.
Right.
But it was meant to be slightly more sensible, like slightly.
Did you hook up with
classier.
anyone else on the tour?
I didn't, but one of my friends, wow, she really fell in love in every city we went to. I had a boyfriend. Boo.
Oh,
Why would you do
who
that?
takes a boyfriend?
No, I didn't take him.
No, but who goes on a Kentucky tour with
I
a
know.
boyfriend?
I fell in love everywhere I went. I just couldn't follow through that. Just had to dream about having some French boyfriend that never eventuated.
Remember, I was dating a girl, Bianca, just before Schoolies Week, and she said, I think we should go on a break.
Perfect.
I'm like, why are we going on a break for Schoolies Week? In hindsight.
Bianca had a good time.
Oh,
at
Bianca
Schoolies.
would have had a busy week on the Juicy. Let's get into it. This is Nova Morning.
How you feeling tonight, New York City?
Win $20,000. A brand new Suzuki Swift Hybrid.
And a star.
Hey, what's up? This is Troye Sivan. See me live. Your chance to win only with Nova.
That's right. The ultimate trip, brand new car and 20K. Look, we're about to give our very own Clint Stanaway a little surprise. But before that, let's put people on the standby list for this ultimate prize. Ricky and Lilydale, you're in the running.
Thanks, mate.
No
Thank
worries.
you.
What would you do with the cash if you won the cash?
Oh, me and my partner are renovating the house at the moment.
Oh,
so
gosh, that's
go
expensive.
straight towards that.
A holiday, $20,000 and a new car to put in the garage of the newly renovated house. That would be nice.
Might need a holiday after the
I
reno with the
reckon.
partner. Let's go to Vicky in Geelong. You're on the standby list.
Thank you so much.
Wants to take her sister to New York
Oh,
City. Do you have any other siblings?
A little brother, but he won't care.
Yeah, right.
Well, he's not invited anyway.
We don't like him. Right, okay, I get the idea. Okay, no worries. Hey, not only that, we're going to put more people on the standby list after 9 this morning with Mel, so make sure you are listening. Is it like he's still there? Like
I know.
Really?
Hey.
But it's does he know it's over?
Clint's still in France, even though the Olympics is finished. And I'm not sure he's ever coming home.
Good morning, Mr. Stanaway.
Good morning, guys. I still miss you.
We
Despite what you're saying.
You know what? We're starting to think you don't miss us.
Are you coming back?
You've been gone since like 1997.
Yeah. You know we've changed stations.
Have we? Is it better there?
It is.
Wow, what an upgrade.
Wasn't
I'm
hard.
actually repoed. I'm in the south of France at the moment.
Oh,
in
hang up on
Marseille,
him.
which
No,
is-
no,
Which is
no.
quite lovely.
The south of France is one of my favourite places in the world. Guess where
Yeah,
I
it's
am?
really nice
South
down here.
Melbourne.
I am-
The south of Melbourne.
Well, you can get yourself a nice croissant there as well, Aussie.
Sure can.
No, I'm still very much on assignment until Wednesday when I fly back to Australia. But as we speak, actually, our gold, silver and bronze medalists are on a charter Qantas flight jetting out of Charles de Gaulle Airport all the way to Sydney, Australia. So they're heading back.
Now,
Right.
we were confused about this.
Okay, couple of questions. Right, all the athletes on the same plane.
No, just the medalists.
Well, yes and no. It's because a lot of these athletes are high-performance athletes that go to overseas cities and ports and all the rest of it. So it's the Australian-based athletes, and not all of the medalists will be on there, obviously. I think there's about 30 gold medalists who
Wow.
are offered business class, but obviously I don't know if there's 30 business class seats. I don't spend a whole lot of time in business class myself.
Yeah, there's more than 30.
Is there?
Yeah,
okay,
there would
so
be.
they'll all
Oh,
fit.
Seat Guru over here would know.
It's my favourite thing, getting on
And then-
Seat Guru.
And then the silver and bronze medalists flip into premium economy, and then the cattle class is everyone, all the duds basically,
That's so savage.
Isn't it?
isn't it?
But surely
Medals
they're all
with
up
their plan.
mingling. Like, if it's a charter flight, you'd all just be wandering around hanging with your mates. It wouldn't be like, no, sir, you can't come and use these toilets.
Yes,
You'd
I'm
be like,
sorry.
that's my teammate.
I'm sorry if I needed to use the lavatory and Harry Garside wanted
the
it, and I'd-
lavatory?
and I'd be like, I'm sorry, Harry, I've got gold. I'll be taking this one. Actually, you know what? Harry's
Go to
probably
the economy toilets.
Harry's probably a bad example.
I wouldn't argue with Harry.
Yeah, I wouldn't argue with him. Yeah.
So Ray Gunn's
Yeah,
down
you
the
don't
back
want
is what
anything
you're telling me.
that don't- oh, she is. Has she got enough room to break dance down the back?
Should
Oh
be
my God.
breakdancing down the aisle.
If footage emerges of her breakdancing on
There
the
will
plane,
be. You know there will be.
That'll do me.
You know what? Qantas could. What a stroke of genius! Slipping her into some Qantas PJs and breakdancing her way
Yeah.
up the aisle next to a trolley.
That'd be smart.
Can I say she's I don't know what it's like over there, Clint, but more people are talking about her than any other Olympian here still.
It's extraordinary, isn't it? It's absolutely extraordinary. I saw Adele was.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
How
Her,
good. She
one of the
stopped her
gigs.
concert to talk about it.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
there's a T-shirt. There's a T-shirt now which has come out, a Ray Gun T-shirt.
What's
which
the?
I'm
We
sure
must
you're
get
all
one.
over.
No, haven't
You
heard
must
about
get
the Ray
one.
Gun merch yet, but
Google it.
I'll find
Ray
it.
Gun merch.
Hey,
Hey,
Clint, I was just going to say, Lauren's showing me a photo of, speaking of other athletes, and it comes to transportation. I don't know how real this is, but she's just
It's
showing
real.
me. She's just showing me a photo of how the horses for the equestrian at the Olympics get flown around.
Is this Air Horse One?
Air Horse One.
Yeah, that's the plane.
That is unbelievable.
How good is it? It's first class equine travel on Air Horse One.
That is amazing, and they look kind of bored, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's no iPads. There's no trolley.
There's nowhere to gallop.
I know.
But I think that's how
What do they?
that's the same
what do they
plane they
call it
use for
when,
the Melbourne Cup and things. Also.
Right.
Yeah. What do they call it in the air when people just stare at the screen the whole way?
Raw dogging.
Yeah.
Raw dogging.
That's what they're doing.
That's the horse's version of raw dogging.
Yep.
Imagine the poor horses when there's turbulence.
Hey, what's going on at Demonland, by the way?
Oh,
Okay.
Clint.
You
Clint.
tell us, because
You need to get on to Petrarca, mate, find out what's going on at your Mighty D's, because apparently the word is he's not happy.
Well, I don't know. I've got a little bit of mail. My reading of the situation, look, and this is just my view, but what he's doing is probably, and I'm hoping for the betterment of the footy club, but maybe questioning the current setup of the footy department there. And there's clearly flaws. Have a look at their performance this year, the way injuries have been mismanaged somewhat. I also think there's a bit of a broadly held view at board level that change has to and probably will happen post-season. So this might be just a little trigger. He's not going anywhere. He's got 5 years on his contract. So, the Hawthorns, Carltons, Collingwoods of this world just dream big and don't even get your hands off our Petrarca.
Oh, look at
basically.
you. You're going to fight him for him.
Yeah, so it's a really interesting situation, though. Clearly, he's not happy, which is
Clint,
fair enough.
Has Track actually said anything? He hasn't come out and said anything yet, right?
I don't believe so. This is a report which emerged last night on Channel 9 News, Tom Morris report, which I dare say he's spoken with the club and spoken with his management team as well to get clarity. So it'd be really interesting to see where how the situation evolves.
Hey,
There'd be plenty of clubs that want him.
Clint, before we let you go,
we got a surprise
for you.
I love surprises. Or do I?
Now, we know that you love being over there, and we know that you probably have no intention in coming back to it from the south of France to the south of Melbourne.
So we booked
We've
you something.
spoken to your bosses.
Are you ready for this? We booked you on a Kentucky.
Woo!
Short on time, but want to fit in the best of Europe's icons, Lauren?
Yes, broaden your horizons without compromising on the sightseeing. In just 11 days, you'll journey through 7 countries and fit in plenty of favourites, including Germany, hello, Amsterdam, Clint, behave yourself, France, you're already there, and the Swiss Alps.
Oh, because you scream skiing to me.
Now, Clint, the accommodation. There's 7 nights in hostels, according to this website, 2 nights in special stays.
We'll come back to that.
And 1 night in a hotel. Bougie.
10 breakfasts, 6 dinners.
What do you do for the other dinners?
I'm not sure. Expert trip manager. There's the bus driver for you to hook up and sleep with, plus local guides. You are going to be a busy boy.
So sorry, I need clarity on special stays and Amsterdam. What's going on there?
Well, we're thinking Amsterdam might be the 2 nights in special stays, Clint. Also, you'll be thrilled to know your mode of transport is on a coach with 47 other people.
Oh, yeah.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Does Alicia Loxley want to go with you?
Wow.
Tony Jones screams, TJ.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Kentucky.
Hello, I'm Chompers. What's your name?
Who else
Do you
could
wear
we
name
send?
tags? Do you wear
Name tags.
Yeah.
Name tags.
Yeah.
Carl
Oh,
Stefanovic.
lanyard. That'd be a lanyard trip.
Carlos is back in Sydney, I heard, Clint, but he's got to go back for his big 50th birthday party, doesn't he?
He's going back to France for a 50th, is he, next week?
I believe so.
Yeah, he had a big celebration yesterday on the Today Show.
I know.
I wasn't invited. I was
Must
told
be
to
nice.
stay here. You must stay.
He could go on the Kentucky for his 50th, all 47 of you.
Clint, you ever been on Kentucky? You scream Kentucky to me.
I've been on Busabout, which is sort of like a
similar.
bold version of Kentucky.
Did you hook up with someone on Busabout?
Look, let's just say the special stay was very special.
Gotcha. Lauren went on one. Her
I went
friend
on
hooked
Top
up,
Deck.
but she got no action.
What was it called? Top Deck?
Top Deck. Yeah, I don't know
You sure
why.
you weren't just eating chocolate?
No, Top Deck was like, I think it was meant to be nicer than Kentucky.
Of course it was.
It wasn't.
You're
I
probably
went
in
on
those-
it and it wasn't.
Probably in those sleeping pods.
I
All right.
stayed in one half-star
I
hotel.
must go pack my rucksack.
You need to go pack your backpack. Clint, we will talk to you on Kentucky tomorrow, okay?
We love you.
Love
Bye.
you, miss you.
Bye.
Miss you. I could see Clint on a Kentucky at any age.
You know, funny enough, I could see Clint as a Kentucky tour guide if
There's like
radio goes belly up.
I'm still here.
Oh,
sorry.
hello.
Jase and Lauren with you. I want to talk Facebook Marketplace, the wild, wild west.
It is the wild, wild west.
In
isn't
fact,
it?
if
Have you ever sold anything on it?
No, I bought something on there and it went horribly wrong for me.
Uh-oh.
We are, and look, if you want to get involved, 13 24 10 Marketplace mishaps. If you've had something go wrong regarding Facebook Marketplace. Years ago, Lou and I bought it was a desk, and I don't know why we needed this, but it came with the desk, like a filing cabinet and a bookshelf, right? And
Yeah, it's one of those like IKEA
Yes.
purchases which has everything.
Well, it was a flat pack set, and someone was flogging it off on Marketplace, and they said, our son can build it for you. Like, he's a teenager, he does a bit of trade. And I'm like,
What you buy it and we'll send it.
yeah,
and
he'll drop it round and build it for you. And I was like, done. So I purchased it. He came round,
What did it set you back?
about $120.
Oh, yeah, cheap.
Yeah. Took him 8 hours. His dad had to come at the 6-hour mark. I ended up feeling bad for them and I cooked him a barbecue lunch.
It's weird how you do that for tradies.
He looked hungry. It was 8 hours. The guy was fading away.
You had that person over to do something and you went and bought grilled and all sat down together and ate like a family lunch with a random delivery guy.
It was Sam the TV man.
Did you want a Simon Says? Because I'm off to grilled.
I got him.
Well, that's right. He was just hanging a TV. Next minute, he's sitting down for family lunch.
We're all sitting around the bench.
Hawkins.
Do you want some Greek salad?
I mean, when I say it's weird, it's lovely, but it's a bit weird.
I even put it on a plate and everything for him.
Okay, so you did it again with the marketplace.
Yeah, well, it's been 8 hours. I was like, about $120 since you've been in the house for 8
hours. Send him
hours.
home and get an air tasker.
Got a text from Instanath, my tradie mate.
Yeah.
So they're doing up a house in Torquay at the moment, little beach shack.
Oh, Torquay. Beautiful.
It's got like a big old shed on the property. Mm-hmm. So they took a photo, put it on Facebook Marketplace. I was chatting to him on the weekend.
What, selling the whole shed?
Yeah, it was like, hey, if you can come and pull down the shed, it's yours. Big metal shed.
What do you mean? Do you just pull it down and take it in parts?
Yeah, you can unbolt it, take it in parts, put it like on the back of a ute, on the tray, take it home, set it up at your place.
Oh.
Yeah. So he did that. Bloke came round. They were like, there's the shed. He said, no worries, I'll start pulling it down. Nath said he went back in the house. They're doing renos and stuff, and they come out, and there's an ambulance in the driveway.
Oh, no.
The guy had climbed onto the roof of the shed.
Oh,
I don't know why, to unbolt the roof. And
Well, how else was he going to unbolt the roof?
He fell through it. Nath said it was a big scene.
Was he okay?
Apparently he's okay.
Is it Nate's fault because it's on his property?
No, it is not his fault. Don't do that.
I think it might be.
It is not his fault. This is not a compo claim.
Okay.
Like, how's the shed? He goes, it's still there. So's the guy's tools and his car. Everything's still there. He's got to come back.
He really hurt himself.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he'll be fine. Shed's okay too. So the shed is still available.
Oh, that's bad. Yeah. Well,
I'll be honest, I don't hear many good stories about Marketplace.
Yeah, but that's like not just selling a product. That's like, I don't know about one man disassembling a whole shed on his own.
I remember
What did he have, an Allen key? That's a big job.
Andy Lee sold something. I think it was like an old filing cabinet or something, a chest of drawers on Facebook Marketplace. I remember him telling this story, and a lady rocked up to buy it. And then she was like, all right, well, I need to get it home. I got the train here. And he's like, well, that's not my issue. I'm just selling the product. It's not delivery.
No.
Like, that's on you.
I remember when this is not a marketplace story, but when I bought my first house, it was an absolute dump.
And you bought on Marketplace?
No, but I might as well have. You could literally huff and puff and blow the place down. It was a dump. And the old man who owned it, he didn't live in it. It was like his hobby house. He lived around the corner. It was very strange. I know. It was really strange.
Was this property you bought?
Real shit.
Right.
And he was this old man who lived on his own, and he was like, oh, well, the day we turned up with the keys for handover, he still had all his stuff in it. And he was like, oh, could you help me put it in the trailer? And I was like,
no!
Okay.
Sorry, Steve.
So I put it all in, helped him get it in the trailer. There's also a grand piano in there that he left because obviously...
In the house?
Yeah. I was like, what am I going to do with a 3-legged grand piano? It was like a hoarder's house. So I helped him put in the trailer, and then he's like, but how am I going to get out of the trailer? And I had to go to his house with him. I got in the ute with a trailer on the back, and we drove to his house, and I felt he was on his own. What was I going to do? Say, sorry, mate, I can't help you. I had literally nothing else to do that day. And he was like, do you mind if I take the curtains as well? I was like, curtains are all yours. He took everything, but I had to help him unpack it all at his other house.
Did you set it up?
No, it was that house was also full of things.
It's a bit lazy. I mean, if you go into all the trouble of helping him get there, you think you'd help set it up.
I thought I was going to be murdered.
I could just see.
Can you imagine the panic? I got in the car and I was like, what am I doing?
I know, but you're terrible at getting yourself out of those situations.
I know. This is how a horror movie starts.
Yeah. Though. You'd probably even overcompensate. Be like, would you like me to drive?
I reckon we would have been safer if I was driving.
13 24 10. Facebook Marketplace. Hasn't worked out for us. Has it worked out for you?
It scares me. I'm scared if I go to pick something up from someone's house, they're going to kidnap me.
Exactly. Talk it up. 13 24 10 is our number. Tickets. Have you had a drama in buying or selling something on Marketplace? Give us a go. We are talking Facebook Market mishaps. What happened when you went to try and buy or sell? Let's go to Bayside. Morning, Brad.
Yeah, morning. How's it going?
We're good, mate. Your missus was selling her shoes. What happened? Find someone with a foot fetish?
She was trying to sell a pair of shoes she'd only wore once, and she had multiple guys message her asking if she could wear them first. Wear them in for them.
Oh, yeah. See, there's weirdos out there.
See, I'm not
Did they just want photos of her feet in them, or they actually wanted a pair of worn shoes?
No, they wanted her to wear them in a bit before they could purchase them.
You know what? I could make some cash here.
No, I've seen your cankles. Joking.
I'm not talking about having pretty feet, but my
sorry.
feet are actually very nice. No, I've got lots of worn-in shoes.
Give us a look. Give us a look.
I've got shoes on.
No, take them off.
Oh, God.
Come on, take the shoe
Can't
off.
lift my foot that high.
Mate, if you're about to launch a whole... Oh.
They're quite like brown
You know
and
what?
nice and clean.
Oh, don't show the bottom
No, they're
side.
beautiful. Look. I can point them quite nicely like a ballerina.
You know what? I'm not a foot guy, but you got a good hoof.
Yeah, thanks. Always perfectly pedicured.
Let's go to Hampton. Hello, Andrew.
Hey, how you going?
You got a
A little
foot
bit
fetish,
nauseous
Andrew?
right now, to be honest, Andrew. What happened when Facebook Marketplace, mate? Buy or sell?
So my wife was trying to, sell a lovely hairpiece that she wore at our wedding to
A
someone.
hairpiece, like a
Like
hair
an extension?
No, just like a nice little, clip-in, diamondy looking.
Oh,
right,
yeah,
gotcha.
like an accessory for the hair.
Fascinator.
Yeah, that thing. Except for, the person who rocked up did want to buy her hair. And they were really insistent that they were going to leave with her hair.
They wanted to cut her hair.
Mate.
Well, they just thought I was trying to sell, like, a big bunch of her hair. I guess, like, when people shave it for charity, maybe? I don't know.
Oh, gosh. No. And how did you get out of it?
My hair's falling out. Maybe I'd make a bit of coin on Facebook Marketplace.
I don't think like one tuft at a time is how it works. They want to cut a whole great length of it off and take it like a ponytail.
Yeah, right. And what, just have a hoon in the car?
No, I think you can make like hair extensions and things because it's real hair extensions.
It sounds a bit creepy to me. G'day, Wayne. How you going?
Hey, Loz. How are you? And Jase?
I'm
yeah,
good,
Wayne.
Wayne.
Good. That was a bloke speaking then. It's Jase. Hey, Wayne, what happened Facebook Marketplace, brother?
I bought a boat from Cranbourne, and
Are they selling
I
boats
said-
on Marketplace?
They sell everything.
I said, can you knock a little bit off it? And the deal was, I ended up taking this deal, a bit silly. He said, take all my garbage to the tip in the back of the boat.
What? And he do you a discount?
Well, $100, and it cost me 60 at the tip, so I didn't really win.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
plus then the boat smelt like crap because it had the garbage in it.
How much rubbish did you have to lug around?
Well, I thought it was only a few bags. I said, I'll throw it in. He put about 12 bags of garbage in it.
I'm looking to sell my boat. That's not a bad idea to get rid of the rubbish. Let's go to Lauren. Things turn creepy for you, Loz.
Oh, hi, guys.
Hi.
Yes. Hi. So I was selling a pair of bathers on Marketplace and new with tags, didn't think anything of it, have sold heaps of clothes in the past. And then I get a message just saying new or used. I said, well, read the description. I mean, new with tags, liner intact.
Yep.
And the person said $500 for you to wear them and I'll pick them up.
Wear them and not wash them?
Yeah.
It's good coin.
Yeah.
Did you do it?
It's good coin.
No, I didn't, even though everyone said, that could have been my new side hustle. But no, I sent them to the op shop and I haven't sold anything since because the person then had to be blocked on Messenger because there was persistent messages posted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they've gone to the op shop for somebody else to...
Should have just ripped that little plastic liner out and said you went swimming in them.
I wore them.
For $500. God,
Like
I would
them in
have said
some
I'd done a
chlorine.
workout in them.
Yeah, but nah. People are weird, aren't they?
Oh,
I do
mate.
believe there's a big industry for that, though.
Yeah, huge. There's vending machines overseas,
That's
Worn
just...
underwear. I'd be headless. I'm hitting B3 wanting a Mars bar and some knickers come out.
Now, Jase, I don't want to be alarmist, but you have been ringing some alarm bells to myself and the team. Brody, executive producer out there, back me up. Are you concerned about Jase's behaviour of late?
Very much so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen.
He's been doing and saying things which are making us think that you might be in the midst of a midlife crisis.
You son of a...
You're what? You're
Okay,
mid-40s.
I am early
And you're
40s.
just doing strange things.
Screw you guys. I'm early 40s. I'm 41.
Well, you don't behave like it.
Two.
You behave like you're closer to 50, to be honest, which
I
is
thought
fine.
I behave like I'm 25.
50's the new 40.
They always tell me here at work, mate, go home. We get more done when you're not here.
Yeah, you're annoying.
I'm morale man.
No. Would you say that, Broads?
Absolutely not.
Okay, you've just said a few things of late which has made me worry about you. The first one, have a listen.
Crisis alert!
I'm looking at buying an electric bike.
Yeah, it's So you want to get one of those electric bikes? I feel like
Hang on.
you're entering midlife territory. You're not even going to get a normal bike. You want an electric bike. You're going to ride it to work to look young and cool. That's your version of a sports car. You can't afford a Ferrari. So you're going to get the Ferrari of the bike world, an electric bike with tan leather seats you wanted.
Yeah, you said it looks like a fossil watch. I want one of those ones with the fat wheels. And it wasn't necessarily...
It's like a poor man's motorbike.
Yeah, it wasn't necessarily to ride to work. I just want to do it like, laps of Bentley.
That screams midlife crisis. That's your version of a motorbike. You
The
just
only
don't
thing
have
it's
the balls
holding
to
me
get a
back
motorbike.
is I look like Pugsley from the Addams Family when I put a helmet on.
You've all...
I look like a fat little thing about to be shot out of a cannon.
Well, you've also started to change your fashion sense, which is a big sign of a midlife crisis, a huge sign of one.
Crisis alert!
All of a sudden, you're wearing tailored shorts to work.
And I'm wearing wide leg pants.
You went
You guys-
shopping and you came back with like John Travolta flares and you
I
said, "Do
can't
these
win.
make me look young?" Those
I
words
can't
came
win.
out of your mouth. Did these flares make me look young?
It was my first time shopping at Uniqlo.
No, well, you saw someone younger than you in them and you went, "Where'd you get those?"
Yeah, so Gen Z, our 12-year-old producer wears them. And have you seen Tom, who works on the Chrissy Swan show?
Yeah, he's also like 25.
I sent him a message the other night saying, hey, take this the right way, but when you get home, can you take your pants off?
Send me a pic.
And send me send me a picky of the...
Yeah, so they're all in their 20s,
No, let me finish.
Jase.
Of the tag.
Yeah. They're all in their 20s. You can't pull off what people in there... Maybe you can. Well, you think you can, but it's all part of the
Did you
crisis.
think I looked all right in the long flared pant?
Yeah, they look good.
I can't win. I rock up in board shorts. You're like, mate, dress up a little bit. It's work. And then I wear a wide leg pant. And you're like, mate,
Well,
dress
then you
your
went and
age.
bought these as well.
Crisis alert!
Oh, he's ordered Crocs.
I've gone the Crocs. They look
You
hideous.
just have your socks on, slide them in. But you going for ice cream at 9:30 at night at IGA. No
That
one's
is-
judging.
That is not the issue. I got the furry ones.
You got the fluffy Crocs.
They're quite warm.
But that's almost like you're not trying to be young in them.
How's this?
Or are you?
I wore them for the first time on Friday to school pickup.
How were they?
They felt clunky. And
They're like clogs.
that's what it looked. I looked down and I'm like, I don't know if I'm pulling these
I look
off.
like I've been on a holiday to the Netherlands.
So I didn't. I normally park and walk into the school grounds, but I didn't. I ended up pulling up at the school gate and screaming
Do you
at the
have
teacher. Can you send the kids out?
Sports mode on the back.
No, I hadn't engaged sports mode on the back because I did at one point, and then when I was wearing the wide leg pant, you said this. I look like a chef. Like I looked down and I was like, I look like I've just finished in the kitchen. I'm in between lunch and dinner service and I'm picking up the kids.
Yeah, right. So you've had a change in wardrobe. You've had a change in mode of transport. You're straightening your hair a lot more.
Well, I was going to tell you something, but I won't now.
What?
Thinking about
You getting
diet.
hair plugs?
No.
Okay, sorry I asked. Why are you looking at me like that?
That's not what I was going to say.
Okay.
Should we take the show to Turkey? I hear we must go.
It's where everyone's going.
I was going to get a colour.
Hair colour?
Yeah.
Hair dye?
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Why?
Well, your feathers might fall out. More feathers might fall out. I think you're doing great, sweetie. But I do think you might be, like, edging towards a midlife crisis.
I've had
All
my
right.
quarter one.
13, 24, 10. Does someone you love and know, are they in the middle of a midlife crisis? They're having one currently. And what were the signs?
I
Was it the
can't
sports
win.
car or the motorbike?
I can't win. Like you tell
Was
me
it a new sense in fashion? Is it a new younger girlfriend? You're not doing that.
You know what I do want to do? I want to start living during the week. Like after the kids go down, I even said to Lou last night, maybe I'll start going out for tapas. Or a cocktail.
At what time?
Like 7? Or like a cocktail.
I love
during
that you think 7 o'clock is late. I'm going to go and live at 7 p.m.
I'll be home by 9, don't worry.
What are the signs of a midlife
When they
crisis?
say we need the table back by 8:30, I'll be like, that is not a problem. I always wonder who's coming in after 8:30 at restaurants. Who's getting the late sitting?
I agree. I agree.
All right, so what are we looking for? 13, 24, 10.
What are the signs of a midlife crisis?
Has your partner gone through one, or do you think they are going through one? Sam Pang's coming up next. He'll back me up. He's my age.
Is he? I thought he would be younger than
Pangy,
you.
Brody?
He'd be younger than you.
No, he's not.
He's younger.
Pangy's
definitely.
older than Pangy
He
would
looks
be older
younger.
than me.
He looks way younger.
I think he's 47.
He's 5 years older than me.
He looks younger.
He does look younger. Let's say hello to an old friend.
According to Wikipedia, our next guest's future in footy was bright after joining the Collingwood under-19s in 1991. For reasons unknown, he made a hard pivot into the comedy scene, and we're all very grateful for it.
Egypt has been hit by more giant...
Giant what? What's in Egypt, Sam?
It's a giant pyramid scheme, Tom.
Please welcome to the show, Sam Pang.
Good gear.
Good morning.
Good gear,
One says
Pangy.
good morning, one says good gear. That sums you two up. Hello. Great
How
to
are
be
you?
here. Thanks
Welcome
very
back to
much.
Nova, mate.
Comedy gold.
Yeah.
Giant pyramids, Jesus.
How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thanks for having me. Great to be back.
Do you still use your key here? Like, did you?
I never.
You never worked in this building, did
Thank
you?
you, Lauren. See, some do their research. No, I was at
You're at
Nova
that
for 7
glorious
years, but
old
we're in the old building.
Oh,
so you
right.
come over and look at all this flash equipment.
Isn't
and
it fancy?
It's so fancy.
From where we came from, this is very different.
Yeah, they said it was always like this.
Cinderella story for you two. What do you
Isn't
mean
it?
where you came from?
We've been rescued. We're so happy to be here.
Iceberg, dead ahead.
I like in your, I like in the intro. It says I pivoted from under 19s,
Yeah, what
to
happened?
comedy. As if I had a choice.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got the flick. What else are you going to? Just like I said, you know what? I've got the world at my feet. I could go and play 300 games for for Collingwood, or no. I didn't. No decision to make.
We're just talking it up. We're trying to make you feel better.
That's what I need.
Hey, before we get
self-esteem issues.
Before we get into Logies, can I just check? Lawrence has done an intervention on me and thinks I'm going through a midlife crisis.
He definitely is.
Oh yeah.
I want to get an electric bike.
Instead of a motorbike.
An electric bike
with the fat wheels.
It's like a fake motorbike. It's a bad idea,
Why
isn't
don't you just get a motorbike?
Because he's not
Not
cool
allowed.
enough.
Wife won't let me.
Oh yeah, cool.
He's also
It's
started. 2024.
You should be able to do whatever you want. But
He's
anyway.
also started wearing wide leg trousers and Crocs. I'm not okay with it.
Sam,
And you're still married?
Yeah, at the moment. How old are you?
I'm 50.
You're 50. How do you look younger than me? I'm 42.
I don't do breakfast radio anymore.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It
Probably
makes a
one of the-
difference.
Yeah, right.
Did you ever go through a midlife crisis?
I think that my friends would tell you that I did it in my 20s.
Yeah,
You did a quarter life crisis.
I did that too.
Just did early when I was, because when you grow up and you go to high school and then you, like a traditional, back then it was, you do high school and then you do university and you go to job. This was a very linear outlook on life, and I did not do that. So I was, you're fumbling around in your 20s, you don't know what you're doing.
You went rogue then.
Yeah.
See, I did a quarter life crisis then too. My wife and I broke up, moved to different cities, full year apart.
Sold the house.
Sold the house. She took the dog.
Wow. And
Then-
you made it back.
Well, I realised nothing else was happening in that year, so I came crawling back.
No, you should, if you had someone who loved you, Jase, you should hold on to them like grim death.
Oh,
because
Lauren and I always say,
no options for you.
if our partners leave
Couldn't
us,
agree
we're
more, Sam.
dying alone. We know, Sam. We know.
Don't put me in the same basket as you. Don't bring me down with
I'm
your
enjoying
midlife
this. This
crisis.
is fun. I thought it'd be a bit more wacky.
Professional.
No, I don't
right,
date.
right.
I've been on enough. It's fun. It's good to see you both.
Okay, Sam, let's talk Logies.
You don't have to. It's on. It's on
Let's
Sunday.
talk more
and
about Jase's midlife crisis.
No.
it's
come
much
on.
more interesting.
Plenty of
Mate.
people in that room would have had a midlife crisis in their time at the
Oh.
Logies. There's a lot that's been around for a long time.
See, I haven't
like-
started hitting the Botox or anything. Clint and Lauren go to the dentist every second week and get the jab.
The dentist.
Yeah.
Midlife crisis. The Logies are so long. People can have midlife crisis in the middle of the ceremony.
How long's it going to go this year?
Well, last year it started at 7:30.
Yep.
And it finished at 11:40.
Oh.
Yeah, I was hosting. I almost didn't stay till the end, Jase.
Yeah, it's long, isn't
Who
it?
drags it out? Is it like...
It's an interesting one where it comes out of the blocks quickly,
It
and
always
there's
does, yeah.
awards, and and it feels like you get to about the 2 hour mark, and
Yep.
then I don't know, something happens. It comes to a grinding halt. Speeches get longer, and then all of a sudden
More
you look.
booze.
I'm gonna really have a crack this year. Like last year, I'll be stumbling out at the end.
I love that for
I
you.
may really just not make it. No, I had a good time. It's great to be back. I don't know. I'm
You
not in
nailed it
charge
last
of,
year, mate. You
Hey?
nailed it last year.
Thank you, mate. That's very
I thought
nice.
you did a great job.
Does that make it even harder though going back again?
I'm fully prepared, Lauren. That
Are
may not
you?
be as
Are you written, ready to go? Everything's done.
No, I was going to say I was fully prepared that it may not be as well received as this. I've got
You
6
jumped
more
in early
days,
there.
Lauren.
You jumped in early.
No,
He hasn't
who
started.
knows? I don't know. It's not about me.
Who's
It's
on
about
your hit
celebrating.
list then? Who's like, who do you target at those things?
Which are boy, it's such a moving feast. They still don't know who's kind of, people are confirming whether they're coming and
attending
whether
or
they're not. Yeah, so
a
there's-
lot can happen in 6 days.
Absolutely. So I know the 7 Gold Logie nominees are going to be there, so they'll
Yep.
get a mention only because it's their time to shine.
Yeah.
Who's nominated for the Gold Logie?
Oh,
this
it's a
year?
good question.
Oh, okay,
No,
so
well,
we are
it's-
prepared.
It's
Who's in? Larry's in.
Yes.
No, let the host tell you, Lauren.
Larry.
Larry.
Sam?
Yeah, Larry Emder's in it.
Yep.
And how many are there?
There'll be someone.
There's 6 more to go.
Someone from
Andy
home
Lee.
and away.
Yep. We're down to 5.
Andy's back again. Yep.
5 to go.
And Sonia Kruger's, getting a chance
Oh,
to
it's all the
return.
same people as last year.
And the last 4 are.
Andy's different.
Oh, is he different?
You
Wasn't
mentioned
he
Larry
like-
Emder's different.
You're mentioning them twice now. Yep, still 4 to go.
Tony Armstrong, Robert Irwin, Asher Ketty.
Robert Irwin.
Yeah.
And
of course, the big one.
It's got to be someone from home and away or
Is it
Neighbours,
Julie Morris?
doesn't it?
Julie Morris.
Julia
Oh, God,
Morris.
thank
Yes,
Christ.
there
Oh,
we
well
go.
done. There you go.
I got you back.
What is somebody
Oh,
saying?
our producers are writing them on the screen for him.
Oh, you're a disgrace. Not for me.
Brody.
Oh, God.
So Brody, our executive producer, used to work with you back in the
Absolutely.
day.
I was there when he was,
you
I
trained
didn't
him
hire
up
him.
for us.
Jack Charles from Chrissy Swan's show. She hired him.
Which is a question in itself.
He hired Brody.
Yeah.
And then...
Bros, what was Pangy like to work with back in the day? Who's more professional?
Was he
Lauren
worse
and
than
I
us?
or Sam?
Sam was only there half the time.
Yep, that's true.
Well, that's...
How did you get that
hurtful.
deal to come in at 7? And then you didn't do Fridays, did you?
No, he was exhausted.
That is living.
Why don't you do that?
Well, I'm
we-
trying.
Well,
Can you not?
you should just do it on... You should do it on your own on a Friday. Because you can't take a week off. You can't take a day off. Lauren, she should just keep her fresh.
Yes.
Can you, come on. I barely get her here now.
Clint's taken off to Paris for a month.
Yeah.
So he's just
To do
living
what?
the dream.
What's he taking a break from?
Well, he said he was at the Olympics, but I don't know. They were sending him to things like the rock climbing, which I'm not even sure is a real sport. I think he's been pulling our leg this whole time.
Were you watching
And
the Big O?
faffing around.
Did you get into the Olympics?
I did not see as much as you may think.
Yeah, I was the same.
I don't
You
know.
saw the breakdancing.
I did.
You didn't see it, did you?
I heard about it. I read about it because it was the
He's
big
too
story.
busy planning for the
it
Logies.
was a big story. Ray gun.
Yeah.
Oh, is that your opener for the Logies? You're going to come out and do the ray gun
ray
dance?
gun.
How do you think that would go?
Oh, I
you
think
think that's a good idea?
Well,
Don't.
give it a crack.
Don't. They tried to make me do it yesterday, and I said, I'm going to look like flapping around like a wounded pelican.
What do you
on the
mean they
ground.
made it? Who's they? And
all the staff
All
came
the
in.
staff
All the
came
staff.
in chanting for me to do the dance. I did do it.
Did you used to mix
Good.
with the? Did you used to mix with the staff back in the day at Nova?
The help. What would I? I was big in sales. I used to, always keep my hand in sales, make sure they were all right.
Yeah,
and, no, I had very little to do. No, I was very lucky. I don't know why we're doing this as your life, by the way, but Chrissy Swan and Jonathan Brown, they were very good with certain aspects of the show.
They would do all the heavy lifting.
Yeah,
and you'd
but
rock
they
in
didn't
late.
need me. I would not, I wasn't helpful to,
Yeah, right.
to
Oh,
the
that's me.
certain
Oh,
situations.
that's
I'm not helpful
no,
at all.
not at all. Not at all.
I'm just here.
So that's lucky you're so talented.
I'm
Lauren.
just
That's the-
existing.
Hey,
Great.
just quickly, Logies compared to the radio awards. Did you ever go to them?
Yeah, I know. I think we went to them. Not the ACMAs.
Acras.
The Acras. Yeah, the Acras.
Yeah. You think the Logies go long? I took Lauren to her first one last year.
I said, I won't say what I said. It was not a good time for me.
I
Towards
guess
the end of last year, I wasn't in the best headspace.
You know what? In
about the
hindsight,
industry.
Sam, the writing was on the wall because we're on the, like at a wedding, there's always the crap cousins right in the back corner.
That was
our table.
And I said, I'm never coming back.
In hindsight, the signs were there.
It's not as glamorous as you think. Did
No,
you win
it-
anything?
What do
No.
you think?
No, it's a good question.
We got fired,
why would I
Sam.
ask-
We didn't win
I want to
anything.
ask questions I know the answer to. Ridiculous.
Hey, Logies.
All right.
When are they on?
Sunday night on Channel 7.
Great.
Well, imagine they're on the afternoon.
What are you going to
7:30.
wear?
I mean, there's
You got your outfit ready?
Yeah, just the suit. There's nothing,
You're
I
not
wanted to
going
wear. I wanted to wear
kooky.
last year's the same because I haven't worn it since then.
Perfect.
They said, "Oh no, you can't do that."
What brand?
people will
what brand
notice.
you going?
What?
What are you wearing? They'll ask you on the carpet. What are you wearing, Sam?
No red carpet for me, Jase.
Oh, you're skipping the carpet.
Well, I've got to get ready for the.
He's
But what do you
preparing.
think this is on? Oh, you think I'm breakdancing down the red carpet or something before the show?
I'd love to see
He
it.
needs to be out the back learning who's up for gold.
Thank you.
Yes.
Sam Pank,
Can't
join
wait
us
to
on the
watch.
air this morning. It's just got 22 to 8. Good to see you,
Thanks,
Pangy.
guys.
I want to talk about influencers. They are a huge part of our culture and society now.
Yep.
Maybe not culture, society. They are a huge part of the media. They're now featuring in commercials, in TV shows. They've got their own TV shows.
It works.
It does. It definitely
Well,
does.
there are
work.
people I follow. I just hate the fake ones. They're like, oh my God, this is the best product. I'm just unboxing it now.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. You've got to be genuine.
Yeah.
And I'm a sucker. I'm easily influenced.
I got
see things
influenced
and-
by you last week.
Oh, yeah. What'd you buy again?
I bought Jonathan Brown's wife has just put out these little.
Oh, yes, the heat belt.
Yeah, I thought you got into women's weightlifting, but it was a heat belt.
Yeah.
And it's got like battery packs in it.
Harley Brown's. It's so good. You gave it to your wife. Did she like
Yeah,
it?
bought it for the missus. She loved it.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, we're both, I would say both of us are easily influenced.
We are.
Sometimes influencers go too far. And we've seen many things online and on TikTok in particular recently where people come out and slam what influencers are doing, saying don't actually do that. It's not safe. It's not good. This influencer has gone too far. She's Brazilian. And she is 31 years old.
Yeah.
And she is trying an anti-aging facial.
Oh, God, we
Jase.
all need that.
An anti-aging. You're not at 31? I don't think you need it this badly.
She's
Maybe
peaking
you
early.
should try
She's
it.
peaking early.
Put the picture up on the screen there
Yep.
and have a look at what you think she's making.
All right, she's got, looks like, is that weed?
No, it's not weed.
Looks like, okay, right. It's
What she's got in a jar and she's putting on her face.
No.
Yeah,
No.
it's brown.
It's quite a thick substance. No.
It's her own faces. She is smearing her own faces all over her face
I think I'm happy looking, 80.
in a face mask. She's got 650,000 people watching her do that on her social media
And she wears a plug on her nose so she doesn't
to
smell
avoid
it.
the smell.
That's your issue? The smell? The smell's the issue?
It's called manure makeup.
Oh, come on.
So doctors
You have to use your own?
have come out. Well, I don't know. You could try someone
What
else.
have the doctors said?
Feces contains a plethora of bacteria, viruses, and parasites, including E. coli and salmonella, which can cause serious infections and diseases. Do not try this. They've gone too
I'm probably
far.
getting in trouble
How
for
is
this,
this
but-
even allowed on the internet?
I know there is one lady.
Does she look younger in the video?
I've been told
Hmm.
there's a lady in our circle who uses a urine face mask.
In our circle.
Not like my circle.
What, she whizzes in a cup and puts her face in it?
Yeah.
Who?
Like it's anti-aging.
Does she smell?
I'm not sure.
I feel like you would smell.
I know. It was one of the mums I was told does it. I guess people do anything to look
What,
younger.
a school mum? Is she
Look,
turning up to the front gate like that?
I don't want to go into who it could be.
No, I
'Cause
wanna know.
I don't want to do pick up this afternoon, have everyone coming up to people going,
Which
good to
one's
see you,
piss
Jenny.
face?
No, it's not her. Process of elimination.
No one's doing that around Melbourne.
People are.
Nah.
People are. This chick's doing it on the internet, mate. She's covering her face in poo.
She's covering her face in poo.
What are the comments?
So gross. Well, some people are like, does this really work? Should we try it?
Oh,
and other people are like,
that's the sad thing.
this
People are
is
going to do this.
repulsive.
People are actually going to do this.
I know. Do you think? No,
Yes.
no. And no one's whizzing on their own face either.
I'm telling you
Well,
now,
can't do it
people are whizzing on their face in Melbourne.
for anti-aging.
I mean, not, you're
I know
doing
someone that had snail. What's like the goo that snails like a snail?
Oh, like a snail slime?
Yeah.
And then there was the coffee grind
No, but
thing.
they had it injected all under their eyes.
What is wrong with
I can't remember
people?
who told me that.
What happened to just aging gracefully?
Nah, no one wants to do that either.
I'm
but
doing
this
the,
is
you know
extreme.
what? I'm doing the full facelift in 10 years. Like, watch when I lift my cheeks.
We were only talking about you having a midlife crisis an hour ago.
What do you think? What do you think if I just pin the skin back?
I hope you don't look like that. You look like
Do I look younger?
you look like the Joker from Batman.
What, really? Doesn't work for me?
No.
Okay.
You should try the poo facial.
Yeah, I'll
though.
go
Let
shit
me
in
know
the
how
bowl
it
and
goes.
give that a crack. $5,000 on the line. Yesterday it went off
Tara from Keylog.
for $5,000.
Which pop star's real name is Jayton Dimsdale?
Teddy Swims.
Oh, she's done it!
Oh my god, that was a guess.
No.
Tara, $5,000.
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Let's do it again today, Melbourne.
Let's go to the phone. Scott in Mickleham. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. How are we?
We're good, Scotty.
Scott, where do we find you this morning? You on the way to work? You at home?
I'm at home, just sitting in my lounge room, about to start work, actually.
Nice.
Oh, do you work from home?
I do.
Do you actually work, or you just like watch Oprah and stuff?
Yeah, my boss is a thing. Yeah, I work.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
that's
especially on a
yeah.
sunny 20-degree day like today. I'm
Oh,
sure
yeah.
you'd be inside glued to the computer all day, Scott.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. Glued
Hey,
to the computer. No sunshine for me.
Scott, you're a dad of 3 kids. What's the ages?
7, 5, and 3.
Nice.
You're busy. What
Very
are you
busy.
doing working from home?
All right.
I'd be working from as far away as possible.
Oh, I wish.
I've told my wife we're on the air till 5 every day, Scott. All right. Here we go. Do you want an easy question for $50, a medium question for $500, or are you going to roll the dice and go for $5K? What are we thinking?
Let's do the 500. I've had a crack at a few of the 500s, and I reckon I'm pretty close. So let's do 500.
$500.
Done.
All right, Scott, I'm going to ask a question. You'll hear a 3, 2, 1 countdown. You have to answer in that time. If you get it right, the money is yours.
You got this, Scotty?
Let's do it.
3 kids, I reckon it's going to help.
All right.
Definitely.
Scott, let's go. In what year did Taylor Swift release her 5th studio album, 1989?
3, 2.
2014.
You got it.
2024.
Hang on, 2014 you said, which is
Yeah, I did say
correct.
2014.
Scotty,
It's correct.
You
You've
got it.
done it.
Yes. What a guess.
You've done it, and then you changed it to 2024.
I meant to say 2014, and then I'm oh, no, and then I second guess myself.
got to take the
But I
first
did-
answer.
How did you know that?
I didn't. I have no idea about Taylor Swift at all. It was
What
a guess.
And
A flat out guess.
It
Yes.
was a banger of an album as well. Scotty!
My favourite, 1989.
The latest winner.
Mine too now, apparently. I gotta go listen to it.
Scott, latest winner. $500 cash coming your way. Congratulations, my friend.
Thanks, guys. Have a good day.
You too.
You have a good day.
Yeah, exactly.
I have. Cheers.
He's already had a good day.
What
As
an
if his
album.
day could get any better. He's won the cash. Sun's shining. Melbourne is pumping at the moment.
I love this song.
It's my favourite of her albums.
It is a sparkling day out there.
It's a sparkler. Are we going to play the song?
We should play the
Yeah,
song.
let's do it.
We should play the song.
Good on you, Scott.
Well done, Scotty. $500 in your back pocket and another winner of the 5K question. More money to go every weekday here at 8 o'clock on Nova 100. Tops of 20 today, Melbourne. Get out and enjoy it.
Can I take you to the UK, Jase?
You can indeed. Never been.
Never been? You never haven't seen Buckingham Palace in the flesh?
No, never had the UK bug until now. And with a 2-year-old in the house, we ain't travelling.
Yeah.
Going to Mornington is overseas for us
Long
at the
haul
moment.
flights with kids is hard.
Driving to Tullamarine with the kids to get on the plane is
Packing
hard.
for 3 kids. Hard. But it might be easier if you get the kids to help, Jase. Because firstly, science has apparently proven the kids who help with chores are smarter, and that includes the royal family. So Prince George, Louis, and Princess Charlotte, the royal family insiders have been saying they are put to task, even though they live in palaces. They have to do their chores like every other kid. So kids, if you're listening to this, the future king is even doing his chores. They have to set the table, they have to clean plates after dinner, and they have to help with tidying up.
Oh, yeah, that's all the standard
But there is
stuff.
that's pretty standard, right? But scientists are saying there is growing evidence that the more chores you do, the smarter you may be. And at the top of that chores list to grow smart kids is gardening, weeding, potting plants, and mowing lawns. They're said to lower blood pressure and cholesterol for adults, but in kids, It's meant to improve, I don't know how this works. It's meant to improve their dietary intake, academic performance, and reduce metabolic diseases.
We used to...
Did you have to do chores at home?
Yeah, I used to empty Mum's ashtrays. So my job was to empty the ashtrays in the cars.
Oh, in the cars, even better.
Yep, and then on the coffee table, she'd hit the Long Beach pretty hard. So.
And then did you just put it in the bin or did you wash it?
Well, to be honest, I'd chase my sisters around the house with it first, but then I'd put it in the bin, give it a wash.
Man, that stuff stunk.
Back in the car. We have paid our kids to give us head massages after a big night.
Oh, yeah, that's worth every cent. What are they charging?
Mum and Dad aren't feeling great. Huddy, here's $5. Can you have a hoon on my head?
Hudson, I feel like Felix would be more generous. Hudson, your middle son, he would be like one of those Thai massage parlours where they have the clock going tick, 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 to make sure it doesn't go 1 second over the 5 minutes.
And then he'd hit me for another $5.
Another $5.
Smart businessman.
That's a good chore.
I used to have to clear up Dad's beer bottles.
As a chore.
Yeah, I'd get money for it.
I think
and
my
then when
chores-
Dad would pass out, fall asleep on the couch, as he'd lean back, you'd hear the coins fall out of his pockets.
Perfect.
So then I'd go deep diving in the couch. I used to clean up.
Like a human poker machine.
Yes. It was like, Dolphin Treasure's paying.
What did we have to? We had to set the table and clear the table. And then I think the chores are mostly in our bedroom related, like making the bed. I never did that. I never made my bed.
No,
my bedroom was like a toy shop had vomited in it.
Yeah,
there was stuff everywhere.
We had our nan live with us, Mum's mum, and she used to do all that. In hindsight...
You made Nan clean up after you?
In hindsight, we sort of treated her like
Alice
the maid from Brady Bunch. Yeah. She used to do the sewing and stuff for us. Yeah.
Sewing.
What a way to live.
Nah, Nans were good at sewing. That was a good chore for a nan.
Mate, she had the Genome out in the bloody...
My mum was useless on the Genome, so it had to go to Nan.
I love rogue chores, like clearing ashtrays and things like that.
I think my parents tried to put us on cleaning up after the dog, and that just did not go well.
Ah, yeah.
In our house.
13 24 10 is our number. Let's talk chores. Non-conventional chores. I don't want clearing out the dishwasher. You know what I mean?
So what kids are doing now or what you had to do back in the day or either?
Yeah, either. If your kids are doing a non-conventional chore now, or what did you used to have to do back in the day?
And what are kids getting paid? Do you get pocket money or chores are just like chores?
Back in the old days, I think, I just got a little bit of pocket money on the side unless Dad passed out again on the account.
You'd have to do, that's not, like to get the pocket money, you have to do like the bins or not just cleaning up after yourself. That was just like...
I've said to my kids, you know what, they need to, because nothing annoys me more than putting the bins out, right? They need to go down the street and get everyone in their back pocket and go, hey, you never have to put your bins out or bring them in again. Pay me, $2 a week.
Oh, good idea.
And then I'll go do that. And think about it, on that Sunday night, they'd bloody clean up. They'd make $20 in the street.
Yeah, if the kids across the road
I was
want to
trying
put
to
my
convince them
bins
to do
out
it.
for $2, I'll do it.
Absolutely. 13,
Can
24,
we also
10.
pay them to take stuff out of our bin and put in other people's bin when it's full?
That would be extra.
Oh, yeah, that's
yeah,
fine.
for
I'm
$3, can you make these 3 extra bags in the green bin disappear?
And if the bin's not emptied properly, I'm docking your pay.
13 24 10 is our number. Non-conventional chores. What did you used to have to do back in the day?
Well, what do you make your kids do now, Melbourne?
Give us a call on over. We're talking chores.
Mm-hmm.
The rogue ones.
Back in the day or current day rogue chores, we don't care. 13 24 10 is our number.
All right, let's go to the phones.
Oh, we've just lost our caller there. Let's go to Nicole in Cranbourne. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you both?
We're good.
What does your daughter have to do?
Okay, so I need to put in context because I don't want people to think I'm a mean parent, but I'm disabled, so I actually need help with my shoes. So she actually helps me put my shoes on and off.
Oh.
And I actually got special shoes that have zips on them to make her life a bit easier.
Oh,
so you've actually been nice.
Well, I need help, and she's very, very good, and she's very pleasantly helps me, even though she knows she doesn't have to.
Oh.
And we don't actually give her money; we buy her things that she wants.
Oh, instead of
as
the
a
cash.
Reward.
And
Nicole.
Instead of cash, yeah.
How old is she, Nicole?
She's 9.
Okay, this is making me feel really bad because I was trying to get my 2-year-old to put my shoes on me the other day.
You need some Billy shoes.
Yeah.
And
What are
it's
Billy
just got a
shoes?
zip.
Are they the ones with the zip?
Yes, they are. They're for people that wear things called an AFO, which is a foot orthotic, and it's a zip to help you get your foot in and out. It's a lot easier.
There you go.
I still miss Velcro straps.
No, remember the shoelaces with the curly ties and you pulled them out? They were the best.
Did you ever get Puma Dis?
No, my brother had them.
Oh.
Were they the pump-ups?
No, that was Reebok
pump-ups.
pumps. There was always one kid at school that had those, and it wasn't me. 13, 24, 10. Give us a yell. It seems the Royal kids still have to do their chores back in the day.
They do.
I had the glamorous job of clearing out the ashtrays in Mum and Dad's car.
That's a shocker. What'd you get paid?
$2.
Yeah, I'd want $2 for an ashtray retrieval out of the car.
It's enough for 3 Zupa Dupas.
Do
and
cars
a
still have
Python.
ashtrays in them?
No, not anymore.
So what, if people are smoking in the car, what are they doing? The cigarettes thrown out the window?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't think many people are hitting the darts in the traffic anymore.
Yeah, sometimes I drive and it to work and not to work.
They've even taken out the cigarette lighters. Like the little attachment's
Oh my
still
gosh,
there.
remember those?
But you remember you used to push it in and then it'd pop out when it's ready. God, I still remember my mum in traffic dropping that.
Oh.
It was lit up.
If you picked it up the wrong way, you'd burn.
Yeah,
fingers.
actually, come to think of it, she probably shouldn't have been screaming at me when I was sick, saying, "Can you get on the floor and pick up there?" Okay, right, let's go.
But remember they used to have ashtrays in the arm seats of airline chairs?
Yeah.
Oof.
Yep. Now you got to hide your vape in the toilet. All right, let's go to the phones. 13 24 10 to join us on the air.
Tanina in Hillside, good morning.
Good morning. How you going, guys?
We're good, doll.
Good. What's happened?
I'm going back to the 70s. My parents used to have some pretty big card nights, and there was a couple of us, but we used to go around the tables. We'd have to clean glasses, top up snacks.
How old were you?
Used to make, I would have been 9.
At Dad's illegal poker night.
That's awesome.
And like Mum used to make a lasagna, and they'd serve that in the middle of the night, and we'd have to clean away plates. Empty ashtrays too, Jase.
Oh, my God. Did you get paid or was it just like your...
Yeah, so whoever was winning would, throw you a pile of 20-cent pieces.
Oh, you got tips?
Oh, I thought they were going to give you chips.
No, they got tips. That's so good. Just like the casinos now.
God, maybe I need to run one of them
Don't
at my
forget to
house.
tip the waitress, Jase.
Always tip the waitress.
She's 9.
Yeah, and she needs to go to bed because she's got school tomorrow.
Mum was making lasagna in the middle of the night.
Mate,
and Tanina was up doing the dishes.
I'm going to open one of those at my place.
Kids don't know how good they've got it these
No,
days,
exactly.
do
That sounds
they?
like... and I want them all in uniform too. I want it looking professional.
Yeah, put your apron on, Huddy.
G'day, Adam. How are you?
Good, mate. How are you going?
Yeah, we're good. Chores. What did you used to have to do back in the day?
Well, it seems to be a bit of a common theme back in the day with cigarettes. I used to, at about the age of 10, I'd get sent up to the corner milk bar and I'd have to go and grab Daddy's cigarette.
Yeah, right.
So up I'd go with $5, which got the job done back in the day.
Yep.
And I'd have to pick up the cigarettes, which was no problem.
That was still happening in the 90s, but you have to have a note from your mum or dad saying, this is for me.
My best mate, Noel, in year 2, used to roll
His name was Noel?
Yeah, and he used to roll his
Cute.
dad's. He made a mean rollie.
He used to roll them for him.
Yeah, put a little filter in.
Oh, my
I was like,
gosh.
bloody hell, you've got a career ahead.
You know what to do, bro.
Yep. Hey, executive producer Brody, a.k.a. The Thumb. What did you used to have to do?
Dad once made me a deal. He said, I'll buy you like a $80 MP3 player if you paint every single house inside. Sorry, paint every single room inside the house. So I spent my entire summer painting the house.
How old were you?
12.
Oh, it would have been a terrible paint job too. It would have been like on the block.
Yeah, but it was cheap. It only cost $80.
That's slave labour.
Took me 6 weeks.
Yeah, well.
Did you get your MP3 player?
Yes.
What was the
worth
first
it.
song you downloaded on it?
It only kept about 8 songs.
Yeah.
The irony
Would
is...
have been like Skater Boy. By
The
Avril
irony is
Lavigne.
he should have got that at the start of the 6 weeks so he had something to listen to while he was painting. Let's go to Ash in Glen Huntley. Old school chores. What do you have to do, Ash?
Hey guys, how you going?
We're good.
When my brother, sister, and me were younger, we had to shave Dad's back.
Oh, no. I'd want a pretty penny for that. Okay, how hairy was it?
Oh, look, it could have been worse. But yeah, look.
To shave Dad's
back. And well, because Mum was like, mm-mm.
Yeah, she didn't want to do it. So
I'm
she told
keeping the
her no.
romance alive, and that
Exactly.
is not in my job description.
You ever had to do a hoon on your partners or your dads?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
No, right, okay.
No. Hey, Ash, how much did he pay you, or was it just expected?
We didn't get paid enough, let's just say that.
Yeah,
No,
right.
no,
Did you ever
no.
go to school with those little hairs all over your hands or whatever? Sorry, big day on the tools.
Oh, Dad, not again.
Honestly, how bloody the services didn't storm in and take us to better homes when we were younger.
I know, they
don't
didn't
know.
care about us back then.
They didn't care, did they?
Not like they do now.
God, I remember bloody mum and dad picking me up from school. No seatbelt, sitting on mum's lap on the way home.
Oh, yeah. We used to sit in the boot of the station wagon. So
That-
look out the window.
That was living, Loz.
That was living.
And now you've got that silly little alarm going off. Ding, ding,
Put your
ding,
seatbelt on.
seatbelt on.
Earlier this morning, we were talking about something, and you thought I was giving you a bit of a hard time, but you just are consistently backing it up. What we were talking about was that we think, when I say we, I mean the entire team and I, think that you might be having a little midlife crisis.
Looking at buying an electric bike?
And all of a sudden you're wearing tailored shorts to work.
Nearly 50, getting kinda old. Time for midlife crisis. Baby won't sleep, don't wanna go home. That's that midlife crisis.
I'm not 50.
You said you want to get an electric bike with the big fat wheels. So
Yeah.
basically you want to get a motorbike but without actually having a motorbike.
Yeah.
Which is like a lot of people get sports cars, a lot of people get motorbikes. Screams midlife crisis.
No, it doesn't.
You've changed your fashion sense. You've started wearing, you used to wear boardies and you didn't care, and now you're like in tailored shorts. Very modern family-esque, like Cam. And also some wide-leg trousers and Crocs to try and look
How
young.
good's Uniqlo? Whole world.
Just discovered it. It's awesome.
Whole world.
The rest of the world have known about it for a long time.
I'm too old for general pants.
You've just ordered. Your breakfast has just arrived.
Oh, don't.
Normally, you'd have like a bacon and egg wrap. What did you just order for breakfast?
I ordered a breakfast bowl with steamed greens and mushrooms.
So just a veggie bowl because you're
I've
worried
started-
about your physique all of a sudden. You
I've
said to
started
me.
the summer trim.
You said
Is
to
that
me
what they
the
call
other
it?
day. Summer Slim.
That's it.
You said to me the other day.
Summer slim.
Luke Zocchi, who's a very well-known fitness guy. Luke Zocchi. Do you reckon he'd be able to train me into shape?
We did all right on Hemsworth.
You and Chris Hemsworth aren't one and the same. I'm not sure if that's a newsflash to you, but you ain't. And then this morning, you dropped this one out.
Crisis alert!
I'm doing the full facelift in 10 years. Like, watch when I lift my cheeks. What do you think? What do you think if I just pin the skin back?
I hope you don't look like that. You look like
Do I look younger?
you look like the Joker from Batman.
What, really? Doesn't work for me?
No.
Okay.
Do you
Can't
think
win.
you're in the midst of a midlife crisis or heading towards one?
I don't, like, I think, look.
The sports car or the motorbike, the facelift, the slimming for summer,
Jokes aside.
and you've reset your fashion sense.
Jokes aside, I feel like my life is routine at the moment and it's just kids. It's go to work, go home, reset the house, get the kids ready, put them to bed, wake up the next day, do it again.
So we need to get you to live a little. Is that what
I
you're saying?
need to live. And I think there'd be a lot of blokes in my situation as well. Where
Yes.
you're just stuck in routine.
Is this happening in your house? Or maybe it's the woman in your house. 13 24 10 is our number. What are the signs in your house that perhaps someone there might be having a midlife crisis? Are they 45 and they've just put tips in their hair, perhaps?
I'm 42 and I was thinking about getting tips again.
You're 42 and you wanted to ride a motorbike.
I went to electric the other week.
Yeah, you went out
In Windsor.
midweek.
Yeah.
That's living.
Yeah, we went to Nova's Red Room. Keita Alexander performed this a couple of weeks back, and I remember it was a Thursday night. Normally, I'd be like, I need to get home. But I went for a late dinner. A late dinner.
You know what, though? There's nothing wrong with the midlife crisis. I think it's great. It's sort of reinventing yourself to be young.
I just don't like the crisis word. It sounds like I'm doing it out of panic.
So what are we going to call it? A midlife...
Living.
Midlife living. Are you midlife living?
Are you... Oh, I like that. 13, 24, 10.
Midlife living.
Are you midlife living? That's right. I took my sisters to electric. I've been night clubbing twice in a month.
That is midlife living, Jase.
That's why I'm tired.
Yeah.
Should I get a piercing?
No, that's midlife crisis.
Okay, right.
That's proper
Okay.
midlife
Difference. Difference. We don't want crisis. We want living.
Midlife living is it you or someone you know and love? Are they midlife living? And it doesn't mean you have to be sure about it and think it's a great idea, but are they trying to midlife live? That's what we want to know.
13 24 10 is our number. Have they woken up today and gone, you know what? I'm going to undo one extra button at the top.
No, my dad went through that phase.
Did he?
Yeah,
How
and
old
as
was
he's
he?
getting older, I'm like, you just don't even put a shirt on, Dad.
Maybe
it's like every decade he undoes another one. Dad, what are you doing?
Well, every decade they're harder to do up.
Looking at buying an electric bike?
And all of a sudden you're wearing tailored shorts to work.
Nearly 50, getting kinda old. Time for midlife crisis. Baby won't sleep, don't wanna go home. That's that midlife crisis.
Can we call it midlife living?
Yeah, we're rebranding the midlife crisis to midlife living because I don't think it's such a bad thing. As long as you're not like leaving your wife for a younger woman.
Oh, no. I told you. She leaves me. I'll die alone.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's the truest thing you've ever said.
How young could I go?
Don't ask her.
Okay.
But we want to know, is it you or someone in your life, maybe your dad, maybe your husband, maybe your wife? Are they having a midlife crisis, which we're calling midlife living? Have they gone and got a tattoo, their first tattoo at the age of, 60, 50?
This is funny. We got Chantel.
40.
It's called up. I had a friend of mine went through a midlife living stage and they changed it to Chantel, darling.
Oh, from Chantel to Chantel?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Let's go to Gisborne. Is it Chantel or Chantel?
It's Chantel.
Chantel. Have
Hey,
you
there we
got someone
go.
in your life that might be midlife living?
Yeah, me.
Oh, yes.
Here
All
we
right,
go.
sis.
Here we go.
How old are you?
Okay, I'm 44.
Great. Not
I've-
even midlife yet.
Oh, I recently bought myself a motorbike, a Kawasaki Ninja.
Yes.
I've got my license to ride it.
Yep.
I thought it would be a great idea to start getting some tattoos.
Oh, what'd you get?
You've gone the full blowout.
You're a
Yep.
bikie.
Yeah, I'm up to 9 tattoos.
When did you get your first one?
Probably 8 months ago.
You've got 9 tattoos
God, you've
in
really
8
gone
months.
on a spiral, haven't you?
Nah, keep going. I'm loving this. What did you get?
Yeah.
What's your favourite tat?
I've got a lion on my arm.
Brilliant.
What does that represent? Are you a Leo or are you strong?
No, just being strong.
Yes.
Yeah, gotcha.
Screams midlife crisis.
Yep.
It is.
What's the worst tattoo of the 9?
I actually don't have any worse tattoos
They're
of the
all
9.
great.
They're all strategic and they're all meaning something.
Yeah.
Still in stage 2, Lauren. Denial.
what else have you done, Chantel?
I also thought it'd be a great idea to do a whole lot of ear piercing.
How many?
I've got probably 9 as well.
Okay.
All in the last 8 months?
Must have been a package deal.
Yeah, probably in the last maybe 12 months.
Before we let you go, what triggered the midlife living stage?
Probably some health issues.
Yep.
Just not wanting to, get old and have regrets.
Yeah, no regrets.
You know what?
Did you get that tattooed? No regrets?
No.
We better book in today. That'll bring it to 10. Honestly, she's hit the nail on the head. Like, you sit there going, you know what? Like, we're just in, like, we're existing, we're not living, is my phrase.
We're going to get you living.
I'm sick of existing, Loz. It's time to live.
No more existing. We're going to live.
Okay, we're
Live
going
our best lives.
We're going to need a better chant. Let's go
okay.
to
I'll work on that.
Ange. She's living. G'day, Ange in Mount Martha.
Hey, Jase, Loz.
Morning, Ange.
I'm 15 years older than Jason.
Yep.
Jason.
But when I was 54, 50-ish, yeah, I've done a nudie run in Jamaica. I bought an electric bike and I went to, I think it's called Max Watt's room in Spencer Street where they have the bands. I went and saw a band called Clowns, which was a heavy metal punk rock band, and I did the dive off the...
You stage dived?
Stage and did the mosh pit, and it was hilarious because all these little scrawny blokes are trying to hold this big, fat 54-year-old woman.
I love you, Ange.
It was so much fun.
You know what? My fear, Ange, is I'd jump off and they'd just part the sea and I would fall to the ground.
Ange, is this something that you, like, are these all things you've always been interested in, or did you hit 50 and go, all right, it's time to live a little?
No, I just had the opportunity of doing them and I thought, bugger it, why not? Especially Jamaica because that was the nudie beach.
Yeah.
Oh, you went to a nude beach. Yeah, that is midlife
get on
living.
the beach, if you don't strip off in 2 minutes, you get kicked off by a big bouncer.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
Get your gear. You know what, though? That is something, like, because there are things that we do later in life that we would never do. Like, I'm in my 30s. Yes, I had to think about that for a
Almost.
second. I'm
Not for
still
much
in my
longer.
30s.
Not for
And there's
much
no way I'd be getting nude at a nude beach. But I reckon in my 50s, I'll be like, let's go.
Yeah.
No one's judging me anymore.
Oh, well, I mean, if I keep eating the broccoli and get the facelift, I'll get it out. Just not yet.
Yeah. A nude beach, Jase. Maybe we should put that on your midlife. No, I don't want to be there for
we're
it,
not
though.
there for that, no, we're not.
I'd send you to Jamaica to go, though, or I
Remember, living, not existing.
Yes.
All right.
No, that's living.
That's extinct.
Getting
if you saw me
naked.
on a nude beach.
Getting naked in places you're allowed. Living.
13, 20, 14. I can't wait for the show meeting tomorrow where Brody's got to pull you aside and be like, hey, Jase isn't going to make it in today. He got done for indecent exposure at Westfield.
No,
so
I said nude where you're allowed. At nude beaches.
Not Southland.
Taylor from the Mornington Peninsula. Was it you or someone you know?
It was my dad.
All right. How old was Dad when he went through his stage?
He would have been 48.
Yep.
He's got 4 girls,
Mhm.
like 4 girls that have all grown up and they're all doing their own thing now.
Yep.
And he's a real man's man. He brought 2 little chihuahuas, a sports car, and then he moved to Queensland and just left. And he's living his own life out there.
Wow.
Good on you, Dad.
Good on him.
Yeah.
Good on
Yeah,
you. So, like, what's the relationship
2
like?
chihuahuas in the sports car.
How were you and Dad said, I'm out of here?
Oh, it was really hard. Like, we're all daddy's girls, but yeah, he's living his life, and I suppose he can do that now that we're all old enough to look after ourselves.
Is he happy?
Yeah, he's so happy.
I thought when you first got on the phone was like, he's got 4 girls. I was like, bloody hell, Dad is...
That is midlife living.
Dad's busy.
Thank you for being a friend.
Hey, that is it. We are out of here, Melbourne. Yeah, I think if we're going to run with this, it's living.
Midlife living.
Midlife living.
Yeah, let's get some people who are stuck in a rut and get them out of it, Jase.
You only live once. Ange hit the nail on the head. Look
YOLO.
at her.
We're not getting those tattoos. That's
No,
very
we're not getting YOLO
2010.
tattoos. I don't want a lower back tat.
No, we're not doing anything that is not changeable.
No, exactly.
Well, let's help some people in Melbourne who might be stuck in a rut. Let's get them out living.
Yeah. Midlife living.
Love this.
All right. Hey,
What's midlife, do you reckon?
well, they say 50 is the new 20.
It is.
Yeah, right. God, remember when we were younger and Dad had hit 50 and you'd be like, oh, God, he's going to be dust in a year. Now,
He's 100.
Now, God, I had my sister the other day. She's 55. She'll kill me for saying that. I had her out at Electric at 1 o'clock in the morning
You know
with
why?
you.
Because she's living.
That's right. Remember I said to her, it's time to go home. She looked at me and she went, 2 more, 3 more drinks.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And we'll go home. Yeah, it was awesome till we had to take the stairs. Ooh, those stairs out of Electric. They'll get you. Have a great day, everyone. Enjoy the weather. We will see you tomorrow. Bye.
Gonna be a good day. Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jason Lauren.
Follow them on socials.